when one part of my brain says that old is good, the other part of my brain lights that technology could sparkle sight. And a question arises, are we all in a safer world? Oh, I don't want to bring any conclusion. Let our expo and legs out. My counterparts are ready. Here we go.
Let us go. And good morning, parents. Thank you very much for turning up in large number. Oh, so many parents here. Okay. Yes. So thank you very much for turning up in spite of this being a working day. I quite often say the biggest learning takes place outside the classroom. They should learn how to speak before a strange crowd. If I am speaking before my mother or father, I am used to that. But when I am presenting something during like this expo, then what happens? They are accustomed to certain things which they have never come across. For example, speaking in English without missing the flow, trying to understand the concept. It is true that they can memorize the presentation lines, but in course of time, this becomes a habit of understanding and then saying. Recently, we had one higher class expo in the same school, 9th to 12th. I could not believe myself. The girls and boys in higher classes, they are presenting in such a way that they are using new English word. They never memorized. They are framing their own sentences, and they all studied here, the same 5th and 6th some years back. So the main point is that during interview they are blinking how to answer. They are a kind of a high profile personalities making this interview team, the panel. Before them, our students are struggling. So Everwin gives the habit of exposing themselves to out. Like what happens in Walk the Ramp. The same way today they are understanding the subject. They outside the curriculum, outside the textbooks, what they have to interpret in science and other areas, whatever the area. As you were saying, technology, and the age, it's a great battle. The same way you are going to do it, but only one thing I am making a request. It is no use of going to the classroom where your child is there. அது பண்ணலாம் நீங்க, ஆனா அதை தாண்டி மற்ற குழந்தைங்க பிரசன்ட் ரூமுக்கும் போய் 4 room, at least 4 rooms, time permitting, you can visit that. And today a pleasant surprise is we have in our midst through A.G. Sivaraman sir, correspondent and principal of VOC School, Perambu. And 1,600 students are studying in the school. Just he came as a friend, he came visiting me. I just requested sir, Vandaninga, you can have to inaugurate the expo, I said, and he has come. A teacher family, his father was also a headmaster and he is the principal. So a great family of education, and we are also getting inspiration from him. So I request him to inaugurate the expo by cutting it open. Hold it. And before inaugurating,
I welcome you to the inauguration, sir.
welcome sir.
Go inside the ribbon.
Keep it. When sir leaves, you should. Wait, for me? Why? No, I am your brother. What is this? I am honored. You take this. Time up. Here we go. The parents can come close. Hello, the parents.
சொல்லாமல் கொள்ளாமல் காத்திருக்கும் சொல்லாமல்
Parents can visit any room, even in our top block, there are there. You please get to know from the teachers where exactly. Not only this building, our top block, third floor. Third floor, our top block also there.
Good morning, sir.
I have to visit 32 rooms today, so I will be very brief. Only one line, I will stop. Okay, there's no time for me to listen to the full presentation.
Moni, start.
Okay, we will start.
Moni, start.
Yeah.
Start, Moni.
Yes, Moni.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, travel back in time with me thousands of years ago. The world without smartphones, without internet, and without any modern technology. Imagine a time when people had to be truly effective to communicate across distance. It creates a rhythmically creating a sense of ancient atmosphere.
Without technology, you are enjoying peace of mind. We don't have.
Let's explore and celebrate the incredible way people communicated long before the age of digital magic. In ancient era, the beginning of communication started with cave paintings. Early human draw pictures on cave walls. These drawings told a story of hunting animals and daily
This
life.
kind of thing, okay. That was the communication started, yes.
Before spoken language, early humans used hand gestures and made sound to communicate basic needs and emotions.
Over time, humans developed spoken languages to communicate more complex ideas. Different groups created their own languages.
Ancient ways of communication through oracles, storytelling and singing. People communicate important messages, stories and oracles. Battles, poets,
After speaking, they started writing.
written communication through palm leaf manuscripts. Important messages, literature and records were inscribed on dried palm leaves using a metal
Nice.
Pictographs are symbolic representation where images or drawings are used to convey ideas or messages. They simplify communication by
Absolutely,
directing
that is called
objects
hieroglyph.
or concepts.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hieroglyphs are the intricate picture writings used by ancient Egyptians, combining ideograms and phonetic symbols. This early form of written communication helped preserve.
Super.
Runes are made by the Norse and Germanic tribes to write and communicate, often inscribed on stone or wood.
This is called a
used
quippus.
by the Inca civilization was a system of color-knotted sticks for recording numerical data such as census.
Through rope they are doing. Okay, I got the point.
This is stone inscription. Important messages, royal decree, records were carved on stone pillars and temple walls. The inscription in temple like Vidhyashram temple in Tanjore, which recorded donations, grants and significant.
Everything it mentions how they built the temple also.
This is Ashoka lyrics. Empire of Ashoka had messages inscribed on rock pillars and stones throughout his empire to communicate in his policy and teaching of Buddhism. Ashoka lyrics found across the India.
Good.
This is messengers on foot horseback, kings and rulers employed messengers to deliver important message across the kingdom. Couriers carrying message from one region to another on foot or horseback.
Yes.
This is pigeon post for faster communication than trained pigeons. Trained pigeons were used to written messages over long distance. Messages being sent between forts and palaces using carrier pigeons. This is the Turkish postal system. The Mughal Emperor developed a sophisticated postal system with relay stations called dog chowkis.
Yes.
Signal communication in ancient Tamil Nadu. Important messages were sent using the powerful beats of the parai drum. Drum beating parai drums were used to convey messages.
Communication through drum.
Fire background, fire sled top, hilltops, towers to send signal from a long distance. Fire signal used to come in mention or to announce an important event. Flags and banners were used to convey messages, especially in battlefield and during festivals. Different colored flags indicate.
Battlefield.
It is one of the oldest form of visual communication used over long distance.
Yes, continue.
Used over long distance communication during war. Soldiers alert each other of impending enemies. Attack by signalling
Yes, enough. They used to climb to the mountains and show the flag. Enemy is coming. Like that.
Announcement made by town criers in public spaces, often using a loud voice to convey
Right.
messages from rural or temple authorities regarding festivals, tax and
Yes,
trading.
nice. This one is
This
very
is a copper plate gun. Important grants like deeds and royal charters were inscribed on copper plate that are distributed the Velvigudi copper plate. Inscription that recorded grants made. In maritime communication, messages are carried by sailors and soldiers who traveled along the coasts and across the seas. Soldiers and sailors use messages in water, casting into the sea, and fire to carry into the
Nobody spoke about smoke signal. Smoke signal is recently I saw in China. In one place they were saying, even the Great Wall of China, they were raising smoke indicating the arrival of the enemies. That part. So it's a very important news. Speak up. Can you speak? You say only facts and sentences. No. Yes.
Communication in the classical era. The Phoenician dialect of the first alphabet. A set of symbol representing sounds words made writing easier. Its impact influenced many modern alphabets, including Greek and Latin. The modern postal system in India was established by British, setting up postal office and mailers. The letters and packages being sent across the country through Indian postal
Absolutely,
service.
most famous, most useful for many things.
The telephone brought the real-time voice communication to India, connecting people over long distance. Families and business using telephone to stay
Yes,
in
now we have come to telephone era.
Radio broadcast provide news, music and entertainment to the people across India. People tuning into All India Radio for news and entertainment. Mobile phones become widespread and allowing for portable voice communication and text messaging.
Absolutely, yes. Birthday? Very happy.
Modern era of communication platform WhatsApp message and voice message. This update introducing voice messages, allowing the user to send recorded voice messages to each other. Emojis. This version allowed users to use WhatsApp on their computer by linking their phone up to a web browser. WhatsApp calling voice call introducing the voice, allowing users to make phone calls over the internet. In cross-reference, the call feature also applies to Group features, group admin controls, group controls were added for group admin segregating groups and WhatsApp payment. WhatsApp started rolling WhatsApp payment feature in some countries, allowing users to send and receive money securely within the app.
WhatsApp payment through WhatsApp.
AI new feature, AI integration. WhatsApp began integrating AI to improve user experience such as AI powered chat, statistics, and spam detection, enhance multimedia sharing, improve features. YouTube launched apps for smartphones and tablets, allowing users to watch and upload videos on the go. YouTube offers a wide range of entertainment, fitness and health. Yes, you are right. YouTube allows to broadcast events in real time. Indeed, every Monday morning, our founder senior principals interact with students live on Everwin channel. Absolutely, that is
This Expo is also going live.
Not only that, but our school also has multiple channels on YouTube.
We use the multimedia. We are
Notably, also has created series for the betterment of society called Therefore Dear Parents. Additionally, for professional development and English language learning, Sarah has also established English YouTube channel.
Yes, Pushottam is also YouTuber.
Instagram has 1.2 billion users worldwide. Instagram is
Yes, enough.
Do you know you can also find and connect with your favorite creators and brands using Instagram stories, reels, and is owned in present by Meta Group. Thank you.
Yes, well said, well said. I'll be here. This is
This is printing press, good and independent printing press, revolutionizing the production of books and spread knowledge widely. Enable the spread of renaissance and scientific ideas. This is telegraph allows messages to be sent quickly over distance using Morse code. Transform the communication, especially in and business. Fax machine allows the translation of scanned documents over online. Businesses and offices using fax machine to send documents quickly.
yes. Those days it was useful, particularly the telegram and other things. Extremely useful. Now we have almost forgotten it. But old. And the elders learn very much.
I need to sound back on. போயிட்டு வந்து இன்னும் லேட் ஆகும் 8 வந்து வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம் பேரண்ட்ஸ். ஓகே ஓகே சரி ஸ்டார்ட்.